Hello, and welcome to DigiStock's brand new YouTube series, DigiDose. In this new YouTube series, we'll be going through essential digital skills in upskilling and branding yourself. To start off the series, I'll be covering simple, however essential interview tips that will help you prepare for your next interview. How do I prepare for an interview? Research. Effective interview preparation links to an understanding of yourself and your ability to fit into the organization you're applying to. Your aim is to demonstrate the benefits of the company employing you, and you should research what the company looks for in a qualified candidate. As you research the organization, pay attention to what's written on their website regarding the company's values and mission. You can also learn more about the company culture by following the organization on their social media networks. At the very least, it will show your knowledge about the company and maybe impress them. It is also very useful to look online to see questions that have already been asked of people applying for that same role of the company. The internet is always full of resources and will definitely have some useful content. You could even reach out to current employees who work there and ask them about what the company values most in the workplace. Practice. It goes without the old saying, practice makes perfect. The last thing you want to have is a nervous breakdown in the interview. However, this can be trained and overcome by just practicing over and over. Also, practicing and seeing how you present is very important. You should practice your interview with either a friend, your parents, or even a mirror. Record yourself and see how you can improve every single time. First impressions. First impressions are essential and gives a good image of what the interviewer is going to expect from you. When stepping into an interview room, make sure you're dressed appropriately. Everything about your appearance should reflect your professionalism and attention to detail, because this is what the interviewer is going to see at first. Make sure to turn your mobile phone off, because surprisingly, this is a very common mistake in the interview room. And make sure to smile, show confidence, and create a pleasant environment. So, you're in the interview. What should you do? The STAR method is one of the most effective methods in showcasing the interviewer about a time where you demonstrated your best skills. Situation. Your goal here is to paint a clear picture of a situation you were in. This situation can be from a previous job, from a volunteer experience, or any event. Task. Here, you highlight the task that you were involved in. Try to give as much specific detail as possible and outline the responsibilities that you had. Action. Now that you've given the interviewer a sense of what your role was, it's time to explain what you did and what steps you took to reach your goal. This is a chance to really showcase your skills and impress the interviewer. End result. This final part is where you show what your contributions and actions have resulted in. Describe the outcome of your actions and don't be shy about taking credit. You could even talk about a time you failed or made a mistake. Show how you improved from the situation and show how you reflected upon the result. So now you're finished with your interview. What should you do? At the end of the interview, don't leave things in the air. Express your interest for the role again to further show your passion. And if they haven't replied to you in a while, don't be afraid to follow up with a call. But now, you should get ready for your next interview. Reflect upon the interview you just had and ask yourself, what are my strengths and weaknesses? And how could I have done it better? And keep practicing for your next interview. And some final tips. Number 1, don't lie. We know you want to get that job, and it can be tempting to present an exaggerated image of yourself. However, it is never worth to lie, because it can be a straight giveaway at most times. Just be yourself. Never answer questions with a simple yes or no. Always elaborate by adding details. Turn a one-word answer into a brief highlight. Use the STAR method. Elaborating on your answers indicates that you can take initiative into your own hands, and you're willing to do more than just the bare minimum. However, in saying that, don't over-answer questions. Trailing on and talking too much can make it seem like you're unprepared for the interview. And finally, during interviews, there will always be questions that are too hard to answer. But don't worry, it's okay to ask the interviewer for more time during a question. It is much better to take your time in answering the question than not answering the question properly or giving just a simple plain answer. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore UX design. Keep up to date with DigiStock's events by following our socials. Thanks for watching!